Hey guys, it's JoJo93, and so as you know, I've seen Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I posted my full review yesterday, non-spoiler review. This will also be non-spoiler review for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, but now we're going to be ranking all 5 movies from the worst to the best. Coming in at number 5 on the list. Of course, now this is a really tough decision, okay? A lot of people really hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull for Indiana Jones, but I don't hate this movie, okay? This movie, it makes some weird choices. The idea of it going to dealing with space and aliens instead of like archaeological things that people actually care about in the actual historian way of Indiana Jones, it wasn't the best direction. But things I do love is I do think that this movie has the best side character. Like, I really would have liked to see Shia LaBeouf's Mutt continue. One of my favorite action sequences in the Indiana Jones franchise is seeing Indiana Jones in the back of the truck with the rocket launcher, and then his wife and Mutt are both surprised where he even found that. It was fantastic. And also, there's a fight scene between Cate Blanchett from Lord of the Rings, but she has it's either Cate Blanchett or Charlize Theron. I can't remember. I think it's Cate Blanchett, but she has like darker hair, and she plays this Russian villain with a sword. And there's this sequence where she's basically doing the splits between the two trucks, and Mutt has to pick up a sword, and we get a sword fight while the two trucks are chasing each other, and they're going boom, 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 just clang, clang. Like, you know me, I love my sword fights. This is by far one of the craziest action sequences. And for that one, I just have to mention these honorable mentions of this movie, because I think that's a cool moment. But overall, I do think that, unfortunately, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is the weakest Indiana Jones movie. But it has some fun moments, and I will be rewatching them again and giving some new perspectives to them as well. But I do think that this will be my final verdict from what I remember. All right, coming in at number 4 on the list. At number 4, we have The Dial of Destiny. Okay, now people might say, like, how is the newest one that's getting lots of issues coming in right above the one that's meant to be the worst one? When some people have issues with it. Now, don't get me wrong, there are still issues with Dial of Destiny, but the positives outweigh the bad. The storyline we're doing for the archaeology, like looking for these artifacts, similar to Pirates of the Caribbean, this movie and National Treasure, this movie delivers on that. Also, seeing the Nazis and seeing them present time being a problem, seeing Indiana Jones punching the Nazis, the first sequence at the beginning of the movie on the train, phenomenal, absolutely spectacular. Young Indy looks great. I'm a huge fan of how they pulled it off. Unfortunately, the weakest things are the CGI and of course the Phoebe Waller-Bridge character is horrible, but she does get better. So that's why it's at the number 4 spot. Number 3 on the list is The Temple of Doom. Now, I believe all 3 original Indiana Jones movies are the best Indiana Jones movies. They are great. This movie has some dark things that just, even though this movie, I don't know if you know this, but Indiana Jones used to be PG at the time, and this was something they pushed the boundaries on. The whole eating the heart and the snake and all that got into some really dark territory, but I was here for it. I loved it. There's also this sequence. I also love the whole Chinese sequence earlier in the movie. Feels very Casino Royale, James Bond. It was very cool. And then you get to see this feeling of basically you feel this, you feel that all this stuff is happening, and there's this sequence on the bridge with Indy using a machete. He's got the muscle sleeves off. Looks awesome. One of my favorite sequences. All right. And then coming in at number 2 is Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, you know, this is the classic Indiana Jones movie. Now, some people put Raiders as number 1 because of their nostalgia and their experience. Raiders is good. It is good. It is a very good movie. The sequence with the gun shootout to the sword fight is pretty awesome, and it is a good movie. But for me, Last Crusade is the best movie because it goes back to we're dealing with the Crusades, we're dealing with the Nazis, and Sean Connery, man, is fantastic. Like you feel his energy, and it's just so good. Like, unfortunately, I didn't get to put any clips in this video, guys, but I hope you guys just know I wanted this video to be as long as possible for you guys so you guys can hear my full thoughts. But I love Kingdom of the Crystal... Sorry, not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I love Last Crusade because the banter between Indy and his dad, played by Sean Connery, is fantastic. I just think these are great movies. And while 5 and 4 leave some to be desired, I think they're still pretty fun. So this is my Indiana Jones list. You don't have to like my list, but it's my list, and I'd love to know yours. Let me know yours in the comments below. And as always, I'm trying to hit 700 subscribers. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll whip you into shape, and I'll catch you in the next video.